Hi folks, this is Don Meisner with the North Country Fishing Report. As I drive every day on Route 37 between Messina and Ogdensburg, and I do this just about every single day, I go by different areas along the river that I look to. I long inside myself to be out there and fishing again. But one of the things that happened this week is we were coming back from Messina, and I got to this area, this long finger of water that comes in from the St. Lawrence. You might as well call it a bay, but it's very narrow, and it lies between Waddington and Messina. And I always look down there just thinking, okay, what's it going to be like May 1st when I can start wading this for northern pike? And as I look down, I see a great blue heron standing on the ice. Now, the herons leave. I mean, they're like other migratory birds, and they don't come back till a certain time when it's warm. And yet there was still ice in this bay, and there was just a little section of water. I turned the car around and went back and parked along the side to look further. And lo and behold, there were 4 herons right there together. And they were wary of me coming, and they took off. They flew away, but then they circled and came back. Here's my question, and here is my thought. We know that great blue herons, they aren't out in the middle of the water feeding on stuff like cormorants or loons or something. They stand right along the shore, and they hardly move, and they wait for things to come by their feet, and then their head goes down at the speed of light, and they pick it out of the water. Well, how are they surviving right now? This really is a question that I don't have the knowledge to understand, in that they only eat stuff that they get there along the shore, whether it be frogs or fish, something like that. So what is tight to the shore right now when the ice is just breaking away? How are they going to sustain themselves? How are they going to survive? I don't expect, well, I know that there's going to be other people out there listening that might have an answer that I don't have, because I don't know. I don't ever remember like schools of fish coming in right along tight to the shore at this time of the year in the cold water just as the ice is breaking up. I don't know what they could be feeding on, but they obviously have to feed on something to live. What this represents also is it's a shifting in the pattern of our weather and of our seasons. I see the osprey coming back sooner and sooner every year. And with it is always the threat of invasive species moving from down south and slowly making their way up this way. But again, with the blue heron back, the buzzards, the vultures are back, and I keep looking for that first day I see an osprey. I've been seeing woodchucks now. There are not a lot of them, and they're probably very logy, and their coats are very dark from being underground all year, but I'm starting to see those come out. So definitely spring is coming, and spring is right around the corner. I don't care about the dates. It's just a change in the season that everything seems to feel, and it seems to govern all activity. And I think it governs ours as well. I think there's a quickening of our step as we feel the coming season, the coming rebirth of life. And that's what spring is to me, and it's my favorite time to go fishing. Until next time, folks, this is Don Meisner with the North Country Fishing Report.